You talked a lot about family and children, Mr. King. Would you say their family is important to you?
I had wanted one of my own, so yes, I would say so.
You stayed with your uncle and his family after your relationship with Mrs. King ended. How was that?
I was grateful to them for putting a roof over my head, if that's what you mean.
I wonder, did you still feel the same way after you found out that your aunt had taken your young cousin to tell the police what he told her? How you hounded and terrorized him over the whereabouts of a tablet computer. The very same tablet you'd in fact told the police you'd lost.
Because I had.
Or perhaps more accurately, attempted to dispose of. How must it have felt, do you suppose, for a young boy to unwittingly stumble upon his cousin smashing up said tablet in a fit of utter rage?
As I said to the police, that never happened.
I wonder what was on that tablet to have provoked such extreme behavior. It's rather a pity that your uncle's home wasn't rigged up with cameras too. Start with the puppy cam. Then there's the CCTV cameras monitoring the outside of the house, the motion sensors fitted to all the windows.
It's not a crime to be security conscious.
How about the tracker you secretly installed on your wife's phone? And the tiny, almost undetectable screw-head cameras you concealed in every room, including the bathroom. Did your wife know about those too? The same cameras responsible for the video footage you hid from the police on the tablet you claimed you lost.
Again, it's not a crime to install cameras in your own home.
Except it was no longer your home, was it? Those cameras were in fact installed after you had moved out, after your marriage had ended.
No.
Fortunately, the police were able to recover your missing tablet and its contents. Video footage all indeed recorded after you had moved out, proving beyond all reasonable doubt that not only were you lying to the police when you claimed you had only installed one camera, of which Mrs. King was aware, but that you knowingly withheld evidence. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, ask yourselves, are these the actions of a man whose only motivations were safety and security? After you've considered that, ask yourselves, just what else might Mr. King have lied about today?
Very good. You may sit. Well, no doubt it's been a long day. But, having heard the case for the prosecution and the defense, and all the relevant points of law upon which your deliberations must rest, once again, may I remind you that in a case such as this, the prosecution has no choice but to rely on a good deal of circumstantial evidence. Now, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I must send you away to consider your verdict on the charges brought against the defendant, Thomas King. Thank you. So, reached a verdict upon which you are all agreed.
We have, Your Honour.
In respect of count 1, an indictment of the offence of assault, do you find the defendant, Thomas King, guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
In respect of count 2, the offence of controlling and coercive behaviour, do you find the defendant, Thomas King, guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Is that the verdict of you all?
Yes.
You may sit. Thomas King, the evidence the court has heard today places you in the highest category of culpability for your criminal actions and behaviour. Though you have no prior convictions and are of good standing professionally, it is recognised that one of the factors allowing an abuser to continue unnoticed is the ability of the perpetrator to have both a public and a private face. Mr. King, your campaign of abuse against your wife went on even beyond the end of your functioning relationship. In fact, it increased in severity. I believe you have demonstrated no remorse for your actions, and you have no inclination to change your ways. Therefore, I impose a custodial sentence of 3 years. You may take him down.
Hey, you did it. You told the truth and you were believed. That is everything. And by the way, you never did actually say where you got to yesterday.